couldn't make it.
Okay.
I'm Brett.
Hi, Brett.
How's it, guys? You know me.
But what are we strapping you as today? Have we decided?
Producer Brett, not Andy.
That other guy.
This guy married to Nats. Hey Nat, shout out to my wife. Thanks for coming through. But yeah, I've had the privilege of being part of this great team with Pebbles and some other crew of putting this format together. So thanks for having me on in front of the cameras.
Thank you so much for not being here, Andy, because it's a big game and
So
we
much
don't want
better.
you here. Andy's just scared, guys.
But wait,
I'm joking.
the irony though, an England and Boks game and Andy's not on
Yes,
set.
subtle, hey?
Conveniently.
Irony,
But
the
now,
irony.
welcome to our wonderful team of panelists here today. Peps, how was it?
Oh, my soul.
Last time was fun.
Last time was insane.
Now, if you think a game against the Barbarians was lacquer, you must see the Boks against the Roses. This is going to be something very special. Nat, you've already introduced Nat. Nat, welcome back.
Thank you,
Sorry for your husband being here. but I quickly want to have a chat. I mean, you guys sound like a very sporty family.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
That wasn't convincing enough, right?
Okay.
It's maybe more on my side.
Okay, but now, do you all support the same teams in the house? Or
Never.
That's contentious. Yes.
Yes. National teams, yes. So
Okay.
Springboks,
I would hope so.
obviously.
yes, we're on the same page. But when it comes to provincial, he's Sharks, I'm Bulls.
No one's perfect.
Premier League.
Hey. You sound like Andy now so much.
Premier League, he's Arsenal, I'm Liverpool.
I was, yeah.
Okay.
No, soccer.
Formula One, he's Williams, I'm McLaren.
Yeah.
So we tend to not, but we're respectful of each other's teams.
There's
Like,
more fun than
it
that.
doesn't
Well
get
done,
ugly.
guys. There's more.
There was a moment, sorry, I have to tell this. There was a moment
Okay.
before we got married, during the Super Rugby, where the Bulls and the Sharks played each other at Kings Park in the
In the
82nd
final?
minute,
Yes.
and Rory
I remember
Cockett
that.
didn't kick it out,
And Brian Habana,
scored a try.
Yes.
And
We
I
didn't
did not get spoken to for.
We didn't speak for a while.
That's still
I was
there.
about to
my
ask,
fault.
how was the tension of the relationship?
But then
at
when we
that time?
on the wedding day,
Yeah.
I didn't watch the game. It was again same Sharks versus Bulls, same thing. Didn't watch it. Nats watched it.
I made my,
And then at the aisle,
makeup lady
At
wait.
the aisle, before she said I do, she was like, "Well done, you guys won."
Okay, rookie mistake, guys. Who gets married when there's sport on?
I know, we
You
didn't.
needed to check the calendar.
We
better.
also said the same thing. We were like, "Come on," but you know, venues.
And we moan when we have to go to a wedding and it's a Springbok game.
No.
Where's the TV?
Yeah, now I'll sit like this. On my,
or have the earpiece in.
Yeah, with the thing like, and then be like, do you object?
Yes!
Luckily, that didn't happen.
Oh my gosh, imagine that
didn't
happened.
happen.
Welcome
Sandy.
back, Sans.
How are you, Queen?
We're doing fabulous. How are you?
I'm good. I'm actually excited for today. I was missing you guys. It was quite
Aw.
interesting. I made sure today I'm literally giving orange to the couch because last time I was asked questions like, "Why are you a cheetah?"
No, our camera's burnt out, so we got brand new equipment because it was too orange in that corner.
Well, at least I've toned it down today to make sure it's like nice and green, nice and earthy, and nice and dark. But no, it's good to have you guys back again and to be with you guys.
Like, guys, so many talking points ahead of this game this week. Like, let's start with the big hoo-ha that had fans
Which one?
very hot under the collar, and we're gonna talk about the ticket prices and what happened.
Oh,
later this
well, we
week.
spoke about venues, and let's talk about
Yes,
this venue.
Exactly.
Okay.
Let's talk
Exactly.
about this venue. So, when they launched the tickets for this game, they had early bird tickets, which were quite affordable. I think they ran, ek praat onder korreksie, maybe like 400.
Oh, the early birds. Yeah.
tickets. So a lot of the tickets were sold during that early bird phase.
Yeah.
And then once that stopped, ticket prices went through the roof.
It was Mull.
Yeah, like
It went
the
to
cheapest seats.
950 was the cheapest. Went up to 3,000 rand a
Or
ticket.
3-5 or something.
now-
Oh, come on, guys.
Just think about this. If you're a family of 4, and
Yeah, you
how
got to pick.
many-
You got to stop picking your favorite kid, right?
100%.
Yeah.
You had to start picking your favorite kid. And I also think that they planned a bit poorly with the amount of Springbok rugby being played in Gauteng the next 2 months. It's too much. Jy kan nie verwag that you go to the England
Yeah.
game and you go to the Scotland game and you go to the All Black game. It's just too much. And the ticket prices were ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, as you were speaking, I was just thinking of a concert. you know, there's Golden Circle, then you know it's like an international artist that come in, then you would pay about like 1,200, 3,000 for a ticket. But now, mentioning a family, typical South African that wants to now want to support. Do we make sure that we send one person just to take pictures?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just to be like, I was there to represent. Or is it like, okay, sure, you behave, next month it's you, next week it's you, next week
It's
you.
like a ticket
Something.
stock file. Everybody gets one
I love that idea.
But then what do they do?
And then they slash the ticket prices. They're like,
Every day this
Aussies.
week it's been like diminishing prices.
And then they realize, we made a big, we made a big mistake.
It's worked though. I mean, look at the stadium. Like you can take.
Question is if you paid the
$1,000.
the $1,000 ticket, then you're now sitting.
If you paid the 3,000 ticket, the
And you know
comes in for 450. He's like,
Yeah, it's
Styling.
not fair.
With
You're
his
gonna
family
make
of
people
four.
angry.
Exactly. Oh, so
So
are people
I-
getting refunded?
No. There's no such thing. I hope that they've learnt their lesson and to not expect the supporters. We are loyal, but we can't afford those ticket price loyal. That we can't be that loyal.
Talking about being loyal, like
too
let's look. What is the average right price for a ticket that a South African family should look into? That
For an
if we could
international
be part of
test.
the rugby union, if we were the union, we say, here's the price we could set.
Okay, question on that. Does the fact that they play at Ellis Park, did that have...
I think so. I think location had a problem as well.
Okay.
I mean, given the week we had in South Africa, in Johannesburg, in South Africa, I think going into the center of Joburg,
Yeah.
maybe not ideal for the timing of it all. But
For
yeah,
an evening game.
for an evening game. But yeah, I think to
Yeah, let's say how
Topic.
much would you pay?
well, 2 points. I think it needs to be as affordable as possible. It needs to be affordable and accessible. That's the
Yes.
two things. I think there should be some amount of seats in every single stadium that's dedicated to some sort of lottery, where anybody, like even if you don't pay for it, like we need to be able to expose this sport and all sports to people that maybe can't afford it.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't be able to not see the game because you can't afford it. That seems crazy. How do we find our next heroes? I mean, Sia's story, Makizola's story. These guys are like grassroots players that got opportunities as they went forward and forward and forward.
Yeah.
Like we need to make sure we grew more of those. So it
I
needs
like
to be
that, the lottery system.
it needs
That's
to be a
cool.
lottery system. Like if it's a couple of thousand tickets, right? You know, 1,000, 5,000. The bigger the stadium, the more. But like have a lottery system and like, cool, here's your free ticket. Come to the game. Like booyah, we'll start seeing fans rock up like crazy.
Yeah.
But I think in and around the £1,000 mark is fair because it still feels expensive now.
I
It's just
feel like even
it's-
1,000 rand's a lot. eh?
It is, but that'll be
You've
like
got a family
your...
of four.
that'll
in
be
the-
like
in the
your
middle.
Yeah, with
ticket?
volume.
So,
Yes.
but when you're a student, right? There's student prices. So when you're a student, you can have student prices, and you can go and you sit behind the post. Now, sitting behind the post wasn't a great seat
No.
because you're sitting behind the post is great if everybody's like if it's a railway tries coming this way, amazing.
Enjoying the game, yeah.
But yeah, front and center on the halfway line also pretty lacquer. Like 22 is also quite lacquer. So the prices do differentiate, but the nosebleeds at the top. I mean, I have had times where I have driven to a Sharks game from Varsity in Joburg. I finished my lecture, got in my car, drove straight to Kings Park, bought whatever I could afford, ended up in the highest back seat.
Yeah.
But you know, you go for the gears, and that's the other thing. It's like the game is important, but the gears is
But-
so good.
But that is why it is so sad to have the Bokke play to a not full stadium.
Yeah.
Dit is onregverdig unfair towards them as well, I feel.
I think Ellis Park has never been less than 90% full.
They actually had some stats this past week in the media, and I think the worst turnout at Ellis Park, I think, was the Springboks against Samoa, Tonga, Uruguay, or something like that, where it was like 45,000.
Or during COVID when we were just coming back and they were.
Yeah, well,
had to play in
then
the
there was
crowds.
no one. Then it was just the staff. But no, I'm sorry. I've got a 4-year-old. I'm not going to let him pay 1,000 rand for a ticket.
No.
Come now.
So,
No.
okay, 1,000 aside on your
It
end.
shouldn't be more than 1,000.
More than 1,000. So a single ticket shouldn't be more
Shouldn't
than
be more than 1,000 given the rate.
Ma-
So.
with paviljoen, 1,000
Yeah.
bucks. Yes. Up East Pavilion,
They're like
nosebleeders.
300.
300 to
Like the
500.
cheap, the cheapest.
350, 450. 350, 450, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
I think slash the 1,000 and have student prices. So student discounts, family discounts. Invite schools as well to participate and come watch so that we can fill up with the next generation. So maybe start tickets from like 500 rand maximum that you could pay is like 750.
But also in the same breath, we must also take Ellis Park as this monumental piece of rugby history in South Africa.
Icon, yeah.
If we played the All Blacks at Ellis Park today, it would have been sold out.
Yeah.
The vibe when it's the Springboks playing the All Blacks at Ellis Park, it's it is something out of this world.
Yeah.
Vliegtuie wat oorvlieg, airplanes, and people going mad. Like, it's such a big thing because it just takes us back to that 95 moment. And so that's also a different thing.
Yeah.
But like I said, there's so much Springbok rugby taking place the next couple of months.
You gotta be bankrupt if you have to go to every single one.
You're going to be completely bankrupt.
I was going to say, maybe we should look at the type of tournament that is being played. And then, you could look at the type of participants that you would want. Because a game like this, we would also like a lot of people from England to come and support.
Do we?
Do we though?
Yeah, then don't pass out from there. I'm just going to be there, part in. So then we can come back.
Well, look, the English don't feel it, eh? They're like, shout out to the Rand. The pound goes a long way. So,
Maybe for them, then maybe 1,000 up. But local citizens, let's just say like literally 750. I really think that would be a nice
You should be like, to buy a ticket. You should be able. It should be Robben Island vibes. Show your South African ID and you get South African prices.
But didn't they do something like that for the World Cup, the FIFA World Cup, when we had the Soccer World Cup here?
So
There were reduced prices for South Africans.
Yes.
Because, for the internationals, it's not that expensive when you're paying in rands.
No, not at all. Guys, another thing that we need to talk about, unfortunately, is the injury list. Of the Springboks.
It was long, eh? Did you hear Rusty's press conference at the beginning of the week? It was long.
Like, and guys, I've got even more bad news.
Don't say it.
I've got it.
I heard a rumor.
It literally dropped
I
like
heard a rumour.
15 minutes ago. Sia,
Out.
Your baby.
your baby's out.
Yeben,
Yeah,
out.
but Exhibi,
Yo,
out.
this news is so new. Do we actually know what the reasons are?
Groin
I'm on it.
injury
Oh,
or
did
something?
they tell us already?
Was it a groin injury?
I know
And, I don't
Sia
know.
hurt himself in like captain's warmer.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
But I don't know what the injury is.
So they had to make a change to the starting 15.
But the thing is, we don't have enough locks, right? So like Eben's out. Our locks have been injured. Riley got injured.
All our locks.
Right.
are
So,
lost, yeah.
so Peter,
Archie.
is that Peter Steph Destroy going into lock then?
Correct.
Yes.
So Peter Steph's moving from a loose forward flanker into rock, which means we're going to see probably a BJ Dixon come up and probably a debutant. I don't know who the debutant's going to be.
Definitely, we'll have to.
We've got the team lineup. We'll go through that as we start the game.
Let's trace back to our last game with the Barbarians, and we had mentioned that the coach has so much development, the coach has so much options, so much depth.
That was the word.
That's the word.
Depth.
That's the word. That's the
Springboks
word,
have
depth. Right?
Cool.
So now that we're discussing depth, and now injuries are
Depth?
coming up. Depth.
Depth. Jeez, it's not that bad. This is escalating.
Depth. Now that we spoke about depth last week, injury list coming up, and a whole tournament.
Depth.
Is this a test of depth?
100%.
Lesser teams wouldn't survive.
Right, and with that, does this then give us a viewpoint on how the coach's viewpoint to say, for the championship World Cup, this is my official starting 15?
Look, I don't think that any coach or captain for that matter runs out to go warm up for their first test of the year and be like, oh, I actually don't want to play, I want to get injured. Like, never. Of course not.
True.
So it must have been a freak accident that happened, or it was an injury that Sia got during the week somewhere, a little
Or
niggle.
sabotage.
As you think, by the English.
Where's Andy? Where's Andy?
And he's very scared.
Our captain is gone and he's not here.
So it must have been a niggle that he picked up during the week that they didn't pay a lot of attention to, and then he just like flared up during captain's warm-up.
Did you say niggletage? A niggletage. What did you say?
That's a sabotage.
Oh, I heard niggletage. I'm like, when you got a niggle and it turns into something more, it's like, a niggletage. I'm like, okay, we call it something else.
And I think that is what happened there. And the thing is, like, as management, like now I'm talking about forwards, coaches, backs, the coach, the support, everyone went into panic mode to be like, what do we do now?
Yeah.
It's not like they had a week to prepare and practice in those moves.
It's on
and
the day.
It's on the day.
On
It's
the
15 minutes
day.
before.
But remember, I mean, like, Rusty's playing 4D chess here. The Oakers,
Oh, yeah.
he's like, He's got his injury list, sure, but it's like collaterals that we need to do, but it's also care that needs to be taken in the time so that they're ready for the greatest rivalry matches.
Yep.
So we're going into the Nations Championship now, and I think we've got a bunch of content that we've prepared for this episode today, but we've got the Nations Championship starting. What is that about? Northern Hemisphere versus Southern Hemisphere teams.
Yep.
It's great, but the nice thing about today is that like Rusty's not planning this like an experimental game. He's putting a good team forward.
100%.
Yeah.
And even with Sia and Eben, look, big losses for us. But like a Peter Steff playing in lock. He's played lock before. We've seen it once. That utility. So there's depth, but there's versatility. So we've got these guys that can like be. Now we've got Andre Essays and Wizzy playing. Our flanker. Our flanker center.
He's on the bench.
Yeah.
He's on the bench.
He's on the bench, right?
Yeah, he's coming in as a hybrid. So we don't know if we've got a 6-2 or a 5-3.
Well, that
Or
obviously
Or
changed.
7-1.
And now your subs?
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. What are we talking about?
We're talking about the bomb pom squad.
So our bench is called the Bomb Squad.
Okay.
Can we get those
England's
graphics up,
bench-
guys?
England's bench is called the
Let's get the forwards up.
Pom Squad.
They're bombs, right?
The
Yeah.
Pom and the Bomb Squad.
Here's our team
Oh, there you
lineup,
go.
guys. So we've got our team lineups. So forwards we've got, and this is the latest update. Peter, is this the latest update?
Yes, you can see.
Yep.
Alright.
Good. Cool. So number 1, Oxen Chair, Malcolm Marks, Thomas Dutoy, Peter Steffen 4,
Nice.
Rowan Nokia 5, Paul de Villiers.
Moved into
he's-
the sixth
Paul de
jersey.
Villiers is our debutant.
Yes, he's moving.
He's
into
moving
the
to
sixth
flanker.
Yes, and Cameron
Cameron
Honeycomb.
Honeycomb.
jersey.
Also-
Going on to 7.
So he's
Yeah.
taking
But we
Peter
need to
Steffen's
rewind,
place.
rewind. What
Yes.
does the one do?
So one
He's
is a
a
prop,
attack or
one
he's
is
a
a prop, front row.
Prop.
Yeah.
Hooker. Prop.
The 3 guys in the front, the big heavies.
Okay,
The
okay.
big guys.
1, 2, 3.
Second row, 4, 5, 6.
No, just
Flankers.
4-5.
4 and 5.
4
Yeah,
and 5,
they're
sorry,
inside.
second row.
The tight 2, they're stuck in the middle.
Okay.
They're
cool.
the very tall ones who always jump
The
for the
back row.
ball in the
Oh,
lineup.
they do the-
Yes.
They put their heads between the big boys' bums.
Yes.
Yeah, they got the funny ears sometimes. And then the loose forwards are 6, 7, 8. So we've got some good stuff there. And then we've got some head-to-heads. But in the English team, Ellis Gengi. Yes, I never thought an English team name would be hard to pronounce.
Gengi.
Gengi.
That Genga over there.
Questions! Who's the parents?
Yeah, Ellis Genga.
Tom Curry.
Jamie George, Joe Hayes in prop, Alex Coles in lock, George Martin in lock, Ollie Chesham, he's good as well. Tom Curry back from the other side, 6, 7 there, and then Ben Earl is 8th man. If we go check the backs, now we know that we had a banging back line. When Rusty announces, were you impressed with that back line?
Definitely.
This
I
is
mean,
speed.
but this is beautiful, and I love seeing Marnie Lebok in the 10 jersey.
But this is our World Cup back line, right?
Definitely.
Isn't Damien Willemse also like your number 1 fullback?
Yo, I got Goosey's there.
I love him.
So I heard a new nickname for Damien. Damien Scrum Knuckles Willemse. Because when he does this, the first time ever in rugby, when you take a mark in the 22, you catch them, they kick the ball to you, catch a mark in the 22, you normally just mark. So you just say mark, and then everybody comes back and you do another 22 kick.
Yeah, then it's a free kick.
It's a free kick and you go out. What he did has not really been done ever, was catch the ball, put it on the ground and go, which means we want to scrum here. And the reason we did that that means we've lost all that distance, but we want to scrum.
He's trusting himself that much.
knows-
He's saying, "I will not."
He's trusting our pack.
Even
enough
the
to
ref,
say,
the ref was like,
The ref was
sorry,
like,
what?
what?
Are you
So
sure?
scrum knuckles. So I'm hoping he does scrum knuckles again, but maybe
No.
not against England, but against France it worked.
Why are you hoping for it? Just
Oh,
to
it's
pause.
so
like,
cool. It's so
like,
cool.
Wait.
It's so cool.
This is a serious game, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That was a semi-final of the World Cup against
But it
France.
was the element of surprise.
It was. And also because they weren't running, they were lazy.
Yeah.
So our backlines, Grant Williams in 9s, scrum half, fantastic. I love Grant playing. He's playing
How's that,
so
how's
well
that
at the moment.
England number 9? How's that surname?
Poortvliet.
Jack van Poortvliet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Van Waar?
very
Oh, van die
super
Poortvliet.
English.
Oh, the Van
So we know
Waar.
also
Okay.
he also dodged the corner.
Yo, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We've got a Gengi and we've got a Poortvliet.
Fun. The fun is
Fun.
important.
Yeah.
Fun.
It's not where you are, it's where you're from. Moni Libok, come on, strategist, chess player as well. Let's hope his tee kicking is on point.
Oh, we got Chase.
Historically, his kicking from the tee has not been great, so we're hoping he's had some good practice
But
in there.
the thing is, and that's the great thing about Marnie Lebok in the 10 jersey, everyone puts so much pressure on him. And I
Yeah.
understand
I'm one
the
of them.
number 10, the general, like he kind of runs the show.
Yeah.
But no Springbok goes onto a field to be like, you know what, I'm going to go make a ton of mistakes today. No one does that.
So he's
So
that person.
everyone
Even
makes
Willie.
mistakes. No, Vili's a different story. Love you, Vili. But I love the fact that when Mani is on, he is on, and then he shuts those naysayers up, and that
Those
gives-
no-look sidekicks are
Oh,
art.
I
They're
love
art.
it. Then
It's
that
like-
gives me goosebumps.
Is it best to say that you're betting on money today?
Yes, 100%.
Even
You
if
know-
you
you-
take kicking away from him, the impact that he has on the
fantastic.
field is
Yeah.
amazing.
Okay,
You know
let's
Shibobo in-
break
in-
down
in
these
soccer.
guys. Sorry.
What they do.
Yeah.
Okay,
Scrummy, he pulls the ball out of the scrum.
number 9.
Number
He's the scrum half.
Yes.
He goes and fetches the ball whenever
Oh,
it's
okay,
yeah, he
gotcha.
goes and, yeah.
Fly half, number 10. He's normally the kicker.
Kicks
Okay.
the post normally, but
Alright.
not
Not
for
always.
instance, not last game.
And then we get into our speedsters. We got 11 and 11 is our winger, Kurtley Aronser, KLA.
KLA.
So good.
Which is basically Cheslin Colby copy and paste.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, so good.
they're on the side. They're the fast guys
okay.
on the side.
With the
11
scrum
and 14.
caps.
So
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
those 11 and 14 are our wings,
Alright.
and then we've got 12 and 13, arguably the world's best pairing right now of centers,
Centers, yeah.
and the most capped.
Who's got 50s today?
So the 50s are Cheslin Colby and Damien Willemse, the 14-15. So they're 50th caps, Cheslin and William and
Also,
Damien.
who the captain was supposed to have his today, Sia.
Sears had his 50 long ago. He's
Yeah.
It was a fifth, something that he's a rival game with England.
probably against England, yeah. But then Rassie today, he equals the most caps for a South African Springbok coach with Jake White. So the next match means he'll be the most capped coach for Springboks ever. So
His
shout
winning
out.
margin's quite great.
Yeah, it is very
For the
good.
amount of games,
Games,
that he's coached.
Yeah, shout out to
Definitely.
Rassie.
Go, Russie.
Manume!
Oh, Nats, don't you just love Marcus Smith? From
Hubby is here.
the 50?
Oh no!
Hubby's here.
That's a bad.
No, that's
that's
a
a
that's a
bad-
bad.
When you
Oh,
hear, I'm like, hey.
No.
no.
and can we talk about our favorite person?
Wild blonde hair, favorite person.
Oh,
Is he coming off
that
the
one.
bench?
He
Yes.
is. He's on the bench.
He's on
But
the
yeah,
bench.
so the POM squad.
He's in the POM squad today,
is.
so I think we will see him.
Yeah.
unfortunately.
So
sure.
there's
There we go.
Henry
He's
Pollock.
a
He's in
bubble.
21.
Jan-Hendrik Wessels.
Yeah, so Jan Hendrik Wessels in 16, Gerard Steenkamp in 17, Zachary Porton coming back. He played well against the Barbarians. Marco van Staden, mountain of a human being. That's weird though, because he could play lock too.
Yeah, but maybe they want a lock to
They
come.
went on the bomb squad. So
Yeah.
they're keeping the bomb squad. BJ Dixon's there, caught it. Corbus Reinach, we weren't sure if he was going to be on or not.
Yeah.
So he's a scrum half replacement for Grant Williams. Andre Esterhuizen.
And Cannonball.
Andre Esterhuizen.
Oh,
Can we
he's
just
great.
pause for a moment? So I had the opportunity earlier in the year to go play golf at Pinnacle Point, and he was playing behind us with his son. The Oak is a mountain human man. He's just great.
He's not called Andre the Giant for nothing.
And this Oak, he can play in the back line because he's vinniger fast,
Yep.
and he's huge, and he
He
can
can
just
tackle.
do. So like if we get a yellow card or a red card, that'll just he's like, where do you need me, boys?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he can kick.
Can I just
I
ask you
think
something
again.
very, very powerful? Could you just like emulate his swing? Like how did the
He was behind him.
I bet
Yeah,
you wasn't
we just try to
working.
stay out of his way.
You just heard a couple of times.
He was playing with like his lighty as well, and his lighty could belt that ball too. I was like, yo, up and coming.
He's like he's 14, but taller than you.
Yeah, no, exactly. I was like, hello, sir. It's okay.
The England team are not small guys either.
No.
Please
So
don't
this
think
is a
that
proper
they are
match that
small.
we're going in here.
Guy Pepper.
Guy pepper. Yeah, we've got pepper and curry, so we've got the whole ingredients
Yeah,
list in there.
nice.
So going through going through England, Luke Cowan-Dickey, Beno Obano, Asha Poko Fojo. All of these are Dinkum native English players. I'm just saying. Charlie Ewells, Guy Pepper, Henry Pollock, Alex Mitchell, Henry Slade.
I just want to say, Pep, so why we say Henry Pollock? So usually when he scores, like, let's just say he's not a fan favorite. Yeah?
Amongst the South Africans.
Yes, amongst us. So sometimes when he scores or puts points on the board, like the South African crowd can become quite vocal. And then he goes like this,
Yeah.
and he tries to shush the crowd. So that's why we're saying Henry Pollock.
Do you know what's very funny about this as well? Is that the English think that their greatest rival is us.
Whoa,
They
wait,
think.
wait.
No,
Yes,
no.
they
This is
think.
you know
When
when
did they start
you know when you
thinking
think
that?
you know when you like you're little and you're like, oh, you're my BFF and I'm your BFF. Like the English think that we are their greatest rival, but we know our greatest rival is coming next season.
It's
Just
the
now
All
with the All Blacks,
So
right?
they've got trauma, right?
They have
from
trauma,
the
and-
World
Oh
Cup.
no,
But
no.
unresolved and unsorted out trauma, right?
But also ek verstaan dit. I
Ja,
get
ja.
that. Want kyk, ons het hulle gebloedneus 'n paar keer in 'n World
yeah,
Cup.
no, for sure. No, there's been
Talking
moments.
about the bloedneers gepakt here in the World Cup.
Ja.
How many times have they won at Ellis Park? How many times is England versus South Africa
Oh
have?
nee, hoekom vra jy?
I think the last time we played England at Ellis Park was 8 years ago.
And they've
It was 28 at Ellis Park. We played them at the other stadiums, but at Ellis Park, and we beat them then.
It might come up on the screen.
Yeah, we'll see if there's stats there, but I don't think we've beaten them.
Be-
They haven't beaten us at Ellis Park.
Before we get into the anthems, can we quickly talk about the Nations Championship?
Sure.
What's happening north south?
Let's cue up the video. There's a video.
Let's.
So before we cue to this video, this is the video directly off the Nations Championship website. Which
Okay.
if you haven't seen it, I'm mad impressed. The Nations Championship video. Here it is. Here, it's great. Let's watch this.
A tectonic shift in global sport is coming. Hemispheres will collide. Champions will be crowned. This is the Nations Championship, a new international rugby tournament. 12 nations, 2 groups, 1 defining rivalry. Northern versus Southern Hemisphere. England, France, Ireland, Italy, Scotland and Wales versus Argentina, Australia, Fiji, Japan, New Zealand and South Africa. Here's how it works. 6 matches per team. 3 in July, 3 in November. In July, the northern teams head south. 3 blockbuster weekends of clashes that shape the table. In November, the southern teams head north. 3 new opponents and a chance to shake up the standings. Every result matters. Every point dictates the hemisphere group standing. 4 for a win, 2 for a draw, 0 for a loss. And bonus points for scoring 4 tries or losing by 7 points or fewer. Each nation plays all teams from their rival hemisphere group. After 6 rounds, both tables lock. Then all teams head to London, England. The stage is set at Allianz Stadium, the first of its kind Nations Championship Finals weekend. 3 double headers are split across a weekend of elite sporting drama. Rivals collide one last time to decide the winning nation and the winning hemisphere, with 2 trophies awarded to the respective champions. Northern first versus Southern first, second versus second through the rankings. 7 points are available in the Hemisphere Group Challenge. A win in the second or 6th finals earns your hemisphere 1 point, while a win in the first place final is worth 2 points. The first hemisphere to reach 4 points wins. The weekend culminates in the first placed final, where the champion team is crowned. Sign up now, stay ahead. The Nations Championship 2026 awaits.
That's the championships thing. If you want to see more, the Nations Championship website is bananas. It's just so cool. I'm going to say this. I don't often get impressed by a website these days, but that website has done so well.
Yeah.
The content they've curated. There's even some of the old matches, like the old rivalry matches that we've had. So there's some great stuff on there. If you're not sure about the Nations Championship, you want to learn more about it, go check that website out. We don't have a title for it yet, but do a Google search, you'll find it.
Before we send people out, make sure that you tell all the other cavers to watch. We are live on YouTube. We are live during the game. Make sure whatever device you're watching on, you are set. You've got your gears, you've got your drinks, you've got your pals.
Oh.
And please interact with us during the
Yeah.
games. All you
Send
have
us
to
some
do
comments.
is subscribe and give us some comments and tell us what you think and tell us what you think of the game.
We've got some swag.
Yeah!
Wow.
I don't often model, but I will today.
Wow, that's
So we've got some hoodies to give away.
Yay!
And then we can do, I think we should do score predictions when we come in at the beginning, after the things. As the game
Yeah.
starts, we're going to do that score
Yes,
prediction, right?
absolutely.
I'm going to
I'm
base on
scared.
what I've seen earlier today.
Yeah?
I'm just saying that it's going to be
Close.
twice. It's going to
Yeah.
be twice.
It is going to be quite tight.
It's going to be quite
So
tight.
just on the earlier games, to your point. So we had New Zealand versus France that kicked off the Nations Championship.
Yep.
Now, and it was in New Zealand, so it was amazing. The atmosphere, the haka was the loudest haka I think I've seen in a long time. They were geared for that.
Nice.
All of the mics, all of the lights, everything was amazing. In a minute and 20 seconds, France scored. Try. Bam. Did not see that coming. We're like, ooh, that's interesting. 2 minutes 20, yellow card. Fly half New Zealand off. So now the Oaks playing with 14, but you know, nothing drives the Southern Hemisphere team more than playing with 14 men.
Being the
Love
underdog.
it. Love it.
And they pushed. It was a very amazing game.
New Zealand pipped
I
it.
forget the New Zealand won
33-3-1.
33-31. Yes, 2-point difference.
Super close.
And then we had Australia, Ireland.
no, it was
No.
Japan, Italy after
Japan,
that.
Italy played today.
And I think Japan, they were leading pretty much the entire game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too much pasta.
The Arama Azuri guys.
They're actually showing why they're invited.
No, the Azuri.
They're approving.
Thank goodness they're in the northern hemisphere.
Yeah.
Go Japan.
So that's the thing. Like, we need to see who we
Laka.
who do we vote for. If it's not I think we have to default to a Southern Hemisphere team in this
Oh,
championship,
100%.
right?
Definitely.
By default.
Of
Well,
course.
just because we're Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah, and
we
our
want
country
to-
is
and-
South. We are
And
South
we want the Southern
Africa.
Hemisphere teams to do what good.
We've got thank you for the comments, guys. We've got some great comments coming through on YouTube. Network is NSA. Looks like some more Rassi mind games before the match, removing Ibn and Sia before the game.
Wow.
Let's hope that works.
Yes. Well, his hand was forced.
Did I just hear let's hope?
No, we're gonna smash
be.
this.
No, I'd hope it was mind games because if it's a real injury, but I think it is a real
No,
injury.
no,
But let's hope the mind games work as well, whatever it is.
It could be.
No, definitely. I don't think I don't.
You
think
don't
they
pull
would.
those two
No.
day of.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. And then we
anything-
had Australia versus Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that looked like it was going one way until it wasn't.
Exactly.
I don't know. There was also like a lot of to and froing.
Yeah.
This one in the lead, that one in the lead. Will they? Won't they? And it
And
came
Ireland-
right down
Ireland
to the
picked it,
wire.
right?
They picked it at the end, yeah.
Right at the
Nice.
end.
Do you know what's really lacquer as well? Is like we always talk about the difference, and I think this is why this tournament exists. Like we always talk about like southern and northern style of rugby and how different they are. Like we play a lot of a very physical running game.
Yes.
They try to play more of a kicking game and more strategic and stuff. And like France don't often arrive to a scrum unless you get them to come.
Yeah.
But it's the nice thing is now going to the World Cup, we're all going to have spent more time with each other. The style of rugby
Yes.
across world rugby is going to be so much better.
Yeah.
It's going to be so much better.
But I also like the fact that, I mean, you can call it A-tier teams and B-tier teams as much as you want, but the rest of the world is definitely catching up. And it's
Yeah.
lacquer to see
Yeah.
teams like Japan and Fiji
Yeah.
to get to play the big guns, you know, and to be like, listen, we are no longer a B-tier team, ever.
Yeah.
And to not treat them as such.
Yeah.
Even Argentina. I mean,
Oh, no, but
their
since they-
game has come up so much, especially since they started playing in the rugby championships.
100%.
Here's the run out.
Definitely.
Here's the run out. Look, Ellis Park's not looking too sparse, right,
No,
guys?
it's not.
Well
no,
done,
it's
Ellis.
not.
Well done, guys. Well done, South
It's
Africa.
not us not coming in. It's not us.
No,
This is England, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
What kind of game are you expecting the England team to
Physical.
Very, very
Very
physical.
physical.
They'll
Very
bring it.
physical.
Yeah, and they'll scrum.
I still want to
Because
see.
that's where they're also physical in the front, and their pack is quite strong and big and heavy. So I think that is the only way and where they will be able to trump us.
I do have a
You know what I
quick.
wanted to say?
I do have a
I
question.
wanted to see how they're going to perform from an endurance perspective.
That's
we saw that clip of them in
Pollock.
cycles with the
There's-
Oh, that's one we don't like.
oxygen mask. How will
That's
they
the
really perform and endure
It's hard
that?
to tell because it looks like they came prepared, but they were training at in those hypoxic things.
Yep.
They were training at 3,000 meters above Joburg.
That's a bit excessive.
And it's a little excessive,
too
right?
high.
Excessive.
It's like knocking
Way
knocking a nail in with a
You
sledgehammer.
guys
It's like,
wanna
okay,
pass
come on,
out.
guys.
Calm down.
Yeah, so they might be a bit lightheaded going onto the field. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if this works.
I had that question for Andy
Ah,
the whole week. I
I'm
said,
sure.
Andy, bro. So when you go too high, does winning take you further up or does losing bring you down?
Like, where does space start?
Exactly. You know,
You gotta stay in the realms of reality here,
take
guys.
it to Elon.
Exactly.
Oh, it's our MP
It's like
guy.
the only way they're gonna win is out of this world.
Listen, those MPs running out.
That's all good. This is what we want. You see?
Love
Come on, Chance.
Love it.
Yeah.
Someone
Ooh,
told
he's
me a rumor
huge.
that one of those guys is a medical doctor.
Really? One of these?
Yes, one of the MPs.
It's not the big one.
Okay, guys, we're gonna do.
Definitely not the big one.
Just for those of you joining us now, thanks for tuning in to the FanCave for this episode for the Springboks against England. Today, we have just done our pre-match analysis, gone through the teams. We are about to kick off. The impies are on the field. I'm getting the goosies. Anybody else got the goosies?
MPs.
And
okay.
we are ready to rock and roll. Here comes the Boks.
Come on.
So our 50 caps. Our 50 caps run on first.
Well done.
Damien Willemse and Jason Colby.
Hey, Damien.
50 caps for Damien Willemse.
Yo.
Well deserved.
So
And
amazing.
Chesley.
that
Also
day.
Chesley.
I can't believe it's only 50 for Chesley.
Chesley.
Have you seen his special scrum cap?
Yes, he had a special crumb.
It's
getting
got
like an F1
50
racer.
on it, and it's got his wife and his kids' names on it,
Oh,
and
that's
it's beautiful.
so special.
Yeah. Here comes the team.
Special. Come on.
Who's our captain? It's going to be Peter Steph.
Peter Steph.
Peter Steph.
There we go.
Come on,
There we
Bouquet!
go. You can see all the fireworks are now on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were not on for the
crazy,
other guys.
crazy.
Yeah.
No, of course not. So
21,000 people get sparklers. 60,000 people, we get fireworks.
I am quite sad not seeing C on the field. So if you're wondering why Peter Steph Totoy is our captain today,
I said, Peter.
it was fresh news. Sia Khaleesi unfortunately hurt himself in warm-up. Same with Eben Etzebeth.
Yep.
Not on the field today. So that's why Peter Steph Totoy will be the captain for the Springboks today.
But BJ Dixon back on the field. Good to see him back. He
Yes.
played last year on an exhibition match, I think.
Yes, that's right.
And then we've got there Paul de Villiers on the field playing for the first time, which will
Love
be
it.
very,
I
very
wonder
cool.
who's singing the anthems.
Cool.
Let's take a guess. Take a guess. Take a guess.
Louisa.
One of the Bala brothers. One of the Bala brothers.
Bala brothers.
For TKZ has a lifetime gender with AM Makota. Hey, these guys are good. So from Penny in the 18 area to also in the rugby
Exactly.
space. No. I'm happy.
Sometimes we get all three, but only when the stadium is very full.
Do we have to keep quiet during the England one?
Who's the guy?
He's not a baller.
Timu Bala.
He's even
Sorry, I'm
wearing
kidding.
an English rose.
He's new.
Okay, we get
I see anything and I see
Who's the English one?
He's singing the English ones.
Why are we standing?
Oh, we're just being respectful.
Oh, is it English
Yes.
Yeah.
for Andy?